Who would win in a street fight? UFC fighter Sean Strickland or a Navy SEAL? He thinks he would.
I don't think there's one fucking Navy SEAL who could survive a week training with me. I'm kind of sick of seeing it, because, like, you guys think you're badass, come train with me for a week. I'll show you what's up. I'll fucking break you.
First and foremost, before we get started, I want to just elaborate on how much respect I have for any type of fighter. And this is one of the reasons you'll never see men like me doing something like Sean did and attacking an entire community, clout chasing.
Mr. Frogman, I am not Sean Strickland. I am Smiling Sam Alvey. I am the Karate Combat Heavyweight Champion. I'm the greatest karateka in the world. I spent a decade in the UFC. I have over 80 fights total in my career. I love fighting. I love competition. I love America. Sean Strickland is a friend of mine, and I can tell you, he loves America too. He completely agrees with me when we say this is the greatest country on the planet. That's why everyone else on the planet wants to come here. I cannot agree with absolutely everything he says, because the man has an opinion on everything. I couldn't keep up with what he thinks on anything on any given day. It's crazy, but he's got thoughts, and I can't back up everything. But we do agree on that. America is number one. The military is awesome. Now, as for Sean Strickland being a clout chaser, I really, truly don't believe he is. I don't think he gives a rat's ass what anybody thinks of him. I don't think he cares if his audience grows or shrinks. He does him. He has a cell phone. If a thought comes to his mind, he's saying it right then and there. Whether people love it or hate it, I really believe he doesn't care. So I don't think he's a clout chaser. He truly, at the end of the day, he wants to fight people.
Sean, let me make it very clear to you. Everything that you've done up until this point in your life has been nothing but selfishness. The way you train, you step into the ring for money and your own glory. Everything you do is about me, me, me.
As far as MMA fighters go and being selfish, you are absolutely correct. We are entertainers. We are no better than actors. We have a skill. We have a martial art background. We have the ability to punch people in the face. It is a selfish endeavor. We're good at it, and we train at it, and a lot of us give back to the community with the success we've had. Me personally, I try and preach. I try and raise the good name of Jesus Christ every second I can. The amount of people that are on my social media outlets, I do everything I can to make sure they know I'm a fan of Jesus Christ, and they should be too. He is the Lord and Savior, and I couldn't be prouder to yell it from the treetops. Because of the career I've had in martial arts, in fighting people, I have been given a platform where I can do that, where I can raise awareness for that. I also coach. I love coaching young adults that want to become fighters, kids that want to become adults. I love doing that kind of thing. And also, I have a lot of kids myself. So this skill I have developed over years is really paying off with them, because now I get to teach them how to defend themselves, how to defend their families. The actual fight is we get into a ring and fight for money. That's where we're prize fighters. It is what it is. Sean has become a very talented fighter. He has grown his platform immensely. And although he would not deny his day-to-day routine of working out and going to fight for a bunch of money someday is selfish, because it is. It's for us. We're learning how not to get beat up ourselves. He has increased his platform to help raise awareness for men topics, manly topics, mental illness, child abuse. He has gone out of his way to try and help the country move forwards that way. So in that regard, in the platform that he has been able to build for himself while fighting, that is where I disagree with you. Fighting, yeah, it's selfish. But the platform that fighting has been able to give him, give myself, give a lot of us fighters, is something that can't be done without the fighting part.
Everything that we do as a SEAL is about helping other people. We walk away from our families, our wives, our children, knowing that we may not come back.
Sir, what you do for a living, what you do for your life is so much more honorable than what we do. We are prize fighters. We go out, we fight. I once fought in this arena where people threw dollars at us as I was fighting. Loved it. It's so much fun. At the end of the day, what I did was a lot of fun. What you do is you protect my right to have people throw dollar bills at me. What you do, what you have become is so many levels greater than I could ever wish to be. The biggest regret I have in my life is that I never served. I almost did. When we meet someday, I'll tell you the whole story. I almost served, and it eats at me that I didn't, but it was the grandpa thing. Anyways, you and people like you, sir, are what our country needs. They do not need me. They do not need Sean Strickland. They need people like you willing to go into hostile territory and do what needs doing. We need what you guys provide. Thank you so much for your service. Truly, I mean that. God bless you and everyone you work with.
You said that you can break any seal. Well, here I am. Accept my challenge because I accept yours.
I don't know if Sean can accept your challenge, but I know I can, and I do. We can take the rules from both sides. I don't need 5 days with you. Give me 5 rounds. And I tell you what, if I can't finish you in 5 rounds, make you tap, make you fall over, something like that, I will give $1,000 to any charity you want. And then I'll go and do whatever it is you want. You were talking about a swim test, with sharks or squids or something. I'm in. I'll swim as long as you want. I'll tread water. I'll do whatever you want. You show me how hard it is for you. None of this is with the intent of hurting you. And God, I hope you don't want to hurt me. I just want to go out there and I want to raise money for our funds, raise awareness for whatever it is we want to raise awareness for, and just introduce each other. I would love to be able to say I've taken part in something a Navy SEAL has done. This is not, I'm going to break you. This is, I would love to spar with you, and I'll do whatever it is you want to do on the other end.
The weakest SEAL that has ever been created would destroy you in a street fight, as I would. There are no rules. We are fighting for our life. Every single time you went for an armbar or a choke or something like that, I would chew your face off. Those ugly ears sitting on the side of your head, I would rip off.
Now, this is where I might disagree with you. I don't believe in a street fight you would win. The ability to bite, the ability to pull my ears off, the ability to kick me in the groin, all require a certain set of skills that we have adopted and train every day not to let happen to us. Now, we aren't every day trying not to get bit, but the way we fight is we don't get bit. The way we train is we don't get our groin struck. It's not that you couldn't, but everything we do is to train ourselves not to have that happen. So, if we're going to spar like that, let's do some ground rules. Because you and I, we're going to have a good time. This is not, I'm going to beat you up, and like I keep saying. So let's have some ground rules. I'll let you attack my ears and bite me. You can even kick me in the groin. But let's not break my fingers. Let's stay away from my eyes. Can we do that? If we agree with that, we're in. Other than that, and also I would like to wear gloves. The gloves aren't to protect you, or you to protect me. They don't even help that much other than to keep my hands from breaking. That's hands break, yours will break. Let's just wear some gloves. It'll help it won't help the trauma. It'll just help our hands from breaking.
Run my thumb up your butt.
I tell you what, sir, if you do that, you're going to lose your thumb.
But let me tell you what's going to happen when you come to me, Sean. We're going to go out in the ocean, minimum of 5 miles. Everyone is going to leave once we're dropped off. There's no canoes. There's no boats. There's no helicopters. There's no planes. There's no one there to save you. And when your little body starts cramping up because you can't handle it, I'm going to smile and I'm going to keep on swimming.
Okay, you want me to swim 5 miles in the deep water where there's nothing to save me? Because this is now friendly between us, can we have like a canoe near us? If a shark comes up, I don't want to deal with the shark. I think I could swim 5 miles in a pool. I don't know if I can do it in the ocean. Maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty well conditioned. I'd be willing to, if you want to come up with something else, you want me to climb a tree and something, I can do that too. I will do whatever you want. But again, this is going to be fun. This is going to be entertaining for everyone. We'll be able to introduce each other to each other's particular set of skills. So we have a boat in case I cramp up, like you said, or in case a shark comes. I don't want to get eaten by a shark.
Or invest in military people with your training and help them become better fighters so they can be better war fighters overseas so they can do their job better and there's a higher chance that they get to come home.
I'm in. I will do it. Even if we don't want to spar or swim, I would be happy to do that. And actually, I have done a lot of that. I have traveled all over the world with, Elite Combat Entertainment. and I've done seminars in different, I mean, shoot, I've been to 43 different countries, and I've been all over the world visiting military, giving seminars on how to defend yourself, how to fight, what I do for a living. I would love to do it here in the States or anywhere else that your team is. I'm in. We don't even have to do the rest of the stuff. Just tell me when and where. And this would be my honor, sir, to be able to give back even a slightest amount to the men and women that protect me and my family. Yes, sir, I'm in. And also, I understand that this video you made is mean and not towards me, towards Sean. I'm just reacting to it. But count me in. I love the idea. Let's make it happen, sir.
To you, I accept your challenge, so please accept mine. But here's the thing, I am going to come to you and I'm going to let you destroy me because that's what you're good at. I'm going to get up, I'm going to finish that week out, and then you're going to come to me. And at the end of that 5 days, there's no rules, there's no gloves, there's no mouthpiece, there's no referee. And then we're going to do it again. And I'm going to show you the difference between a war fighter and a true killer versus someone who simply fights in the cage for fame.
I'm in, sir. I'm wearing a mouth guard, though. I'm smiling, Sam. I'm not losing my teeth. I'm in. We will have the opportunity to fight each other, to spar each other, to have a good time. I'm not Sean. I understand that video is not directed towards me, but I'm willing. I've climbed to nearest the highest heights in the sport. I've made it to the top 10 in the world at one point, and right now I am the karate combat champion. I am one of the best in the world. I would love this opportunity to work with you and your unit, your guys, whomever. And since it's all for fun, if you don't want to spar with me, we'll spar hard. If you don't want to spar with me, bring one of your guys. I'm happy to spar anyone. You can corner him. You can do whatever. Sam, you suck, from the sidelines. You can do whatever you want. We will have a good time. Let's add some rules so I don't want to take your thumb. So let's add a couple rules. We'll have a good time with it. We'll raise awareness, raise some money, and let's do this together, my friend. I'm in. We will have a great time. It'll be a great experience, and hopefully I learn a lot from you, and hopefully I can teach you a little bit. Thank you for your time, sir. I look forward to meeting you, and remind me when I do to tell you my story about how I didn't join the military. Biggest regret of my life. Thank you. I look forward to it. Guys, in the comments, DM him, send this video to him, let him know. I would love to make it happen.